This is the question I get asked all the time. How's the market? And is it a good time to be a buyer or a seller? This is the answer for you. If you are thinking about selling, if you need to sell, if you want to sell, then it's a great time to be a seller. There is never, ever, I've gone on six years in real estate. It'll be 6 years in February. There has never at any given moment in the 6 years that I've been in real estate been a time where there was ample number of homes to choose for buyers. There's never enough inventory, at least in the 6 years I've been in real estate, there has never been enough homes for buyers to choose from, ever. Ever, ever, ever. It's a scarcity situation, especially if you're looking to be in the rural areas for buyers. Houses in the rural areas are not ample at all. There are never enough. And literally in just anywhere, there are not enough. So if you're a seller, if you need to sell, if you want to sell, if you just want to test out the market and see how much you can get for your place, it is a great time to be a seller if you're prepared to put in the hard work that you will need to do to prepare your home to hit the market ready to sell. There are plenty of real estate agents out there who will not give you a to-do list, who will simply put a lockbox on your door, sign in the front yard, and say a prayer that it sells. That is not me. So if you are looking for direction, if you are a seller who is looking for guidance, if you are a seller who likes to be told you need to do this, 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 and this to make sure that your home sells for top dollar in the shortest amount of time, then I am your person. Because I work very differently than most real estate agents. Thankfully, I was in education. I was a teacher, I was an administrator, I was a supervisor, I was all the things, so I do not mind. In fact, I love teaching and showing people how to get things done. So that is my gift that I have. I love, love, love instructing people what to do to get the most amount of money if you're a seller. So if you're a seller and you need direction and you need guidance and you want someone to say, these are the things that you need to do so that when your home hits the market, you are proud of it, so that you're getting top dollar in the shortest amount of time, then that is what I do very, very, very well. I do it over and over and over again. Now, if you're a buyer and you're thinking about buying and you're wondering if it's a great time to be a buyer, listen, the best time to be a buyer of any kind of real estate was yesterday, because real estate prices are not going down. So if you want to be a buyer, now is the best time to be a buyer, because prices of real estate are going to continue to rise. Prices of rent is going to continue to rise. And if you are paying rent, you are paying 100% interest on something you will never, ever own. So people say to me sometimes, look, I'm renting and I'm paying $1,500 a month, but I'm not sure if it's a good time to buy because the rates are high. Bull. If the interest rates are 25%, they're still lower than what you're paying on rent. Absolutely. It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all whatsoever. The rates right now are average. They're in the 5, 6, 7, 8, depending on what your credit is. They are average. They're never going to be what the COVID rates were. So if you're waiting for the rates to drop 2 to 3 to 4%, that's never going to happen, and you will never buy. Simple as that. If you are in a position where you are paying rent and you do not want to be paying rent, I would encourage you to get in touch with a real estate agent who you know, like, and trust, and say, I need to get pre-approved so that I can see what my budget is, so that I can start house hunting. And any good real estate agent is going to know a whole lot of mortgage brokers and lenders who can get you pre-approved and can then begin house hunting with you. So if you call a real estate agent and you say, I want to get pre-approved, what are my next steps? And they don't know what to tell you, run. Because any real estate agent worth their salt should be able to tell you exactly what you need to do to prepare yourself to be a buyer, right? Before I got into real estate, I believed the bank was the best place to go. That is absolutely the furthest thing from the truth. Most banks will require 20% down, and they do not specialize in just house loans. They specialize in nothing. They have all kinds of loan types. So they do not have the best rates, okay? You need a mortgage broker or a lender who specializes in just mortgages so that they can get you the best rate possible and the best terms and the best all the things. Lots of them have grants. Lots of them have programs where all of your closing costs can be paid. Most mortgage brokers are working 24/7. You can text them, you can call them, and like a bank that works set hours and they don't work on commission, they are not as apt to be in a hurry to get things done. I find dealing with banks a lot of the time is an arduous, exhausting, not fun process because they're not in a hurry. Lenders at banks, listen, they're great people, but they get paid regardless of if they close your loan or not. They get paid for their 9-to-5 job that they do Monday through Friday. They're not texting you in the afternoon to see if you did your paperwork. They're not calling you after hours to make sure you did what you need to do. But a mortgage broker or a lender, they're like me. They pretty much work 24/7, and they only get paid when they close your loan. So they are more apt to do what they need to do to get the loan closed, right? So that's a perk. That's an absolute positive to set yourself up with a great mortgage broker or a lender. So listen, if you're thinking about buying or selling, yes, it's an amazing time to be either or. And I'd love to have a conversation with you if you're in that position. Y'all have a great, great day. Take care.